Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all of you, for coming for this seminar, Lord Krishna's Divine Abodes. It's explanation of the Goloka chart, which you see on right side, and it is based on Brahma Samhita, Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Laghu Bhagavatamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and all wonderful Prabhupada's purports that we find in his books. So, I introduce myself. My name is Gokul Chandra Das. I'm disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami. I stay in South India, preach there. And one of the important aspects in preaching in South India is to establish that Vishnu is supreme, Krishna is supreme, and demigods are neither equal, neither above him. So this is how we did research for this chart, to explain that Krishna is supreme, his powers are supreme, his abode is supreme, his name is supreme, everything about him is supreme. So then we did a little research work and this chart came out. So I'd like to thank very much for valuable books supplied by many different devotees. Gopi Paranana Prabhu's translation of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and then we have Kushakrata Prabhu's and Bhanu Maharaj's translation of Jiva Goswami's commentary on Brahma Samhita, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's commentary on Brahma Samhita. We have studied with His Holiness Dhanavir Maharaj within the universe, different realms, 14 planetary systems and happening within the material creation. So thanks to him also for that great experience and learning. And we are always thankful to our Guru Maharaj Bhakti Vikas Swami, who always inspire us to study Shastra and to preach according to Shastras. And ultimately we are all offering pranam and begging for blessings for Srila Prabhupada to remain in the line of parampara when we hear, when we speak, when we do things in life. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, Srila Prabhupada said that Lord Krishna and his abode exist, and one can go there, reach him, and associate with him. That's a fact. Spiritual life means to be in association with the Supreme Lord and to exist in bliss and knowledge eternally. Such eternal association means to play with Krishna, to dance with and love Krishna. Or Krishna can become your child, whatever you like, Prabhupada said. So the idea of studying Krishna's abode, it's, we are devotees, we want to know more about Krishna. More we know about him, more we know about his potencies, his opulences, his qualities, more we'll become attracted with Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that there is no difference between God and his place. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesh Tanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam. That is from Chaitanya Manjusha Srinath Goswami, who says that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached this philosophy, that we worship Krishna, as Krishna is worshipful, his place is also worshipful. Similarly, as he is all-pervading, his place is also all-pervading. So in this seminar, we will show how Krishna's abode on that chart, Krishna Loka, Goloka, expands into Vaikuntha, which later on, perverted reflection of it, becomes material world. As Krishna expands into Narayana, and Radharani expands to Lakshmi, his abode, Goloka, expands into Vaikuntha. And as different expansions takes place, we have Sadashiva Loka, and we have within material world, all different places, Krishna's abodes. And in this seminar we'll see that there is no place in creation when there is no some form of the Lord available, present and worshipped by somebody. We'll see later on that even within the coverings of universe, there is form of the Lord and there is devotee there, does the worship. So Krishna is worshipful and He is supreme, and that's the aim of all this seminar. So we are going to discuss in 4 sessions, 1.5 hours each. First day, introduction and concept about spiritual world, creation, how it is created, why it is created, and then we'll discuss about Goloka, Krishna Loka itself. Tomorrow we'll continue with Krishna Loka and hopefully come through Mathura, Dwaraka, Puri, Navadvip, go to Ayodhya, then come to Vaikuntha. And then the third day we'll discuss Viraja, Karna, ocean, creation itself, Mahavishnu's glance, Shambhu, appearance of Lord Shiva, Maya, Pradhana, Mahatattva, Karna, ocean, Adi demigods, all kinds of things related to creation. And the fourth day we'll go within material world. I mean, we are more or less, not today. Today we are sitting in Mayapur, which is equal to Shvetadvip. Navadvip has eternal abode in spiritual world. So we'll go through all creation and try to churn some nectar from Krishna's qualities, pastimes also, His energies, and of course the focus on His abodes there. So Lord Brahma, in Brahma Samhita, just 3 shlokas before famous Chintamani prayer, he did tapasya. Brahma, being desirous of satisfying Govinda, practiced the cultural acts for Krishna in Goloka, Lord of Shvetadvip, for a long time. He meditated. There exists divine lotus of thousands of petals, augmented by millions of filaments in the transcendental land of Goloka. On his wall, there exists a great divine throne on which is seated Sri Krishna, the form of eternal effulgence of transcendental bliss, playing on his divine flute, resonant with the divine sound with his lotus mouth. He is worshipped by his amorous milkmaids with their respective subjective portion and extension, and also by his external energy, who stays outside, embodying all mundane qualities. So, why we want to learn about Goloka? Because this is the means of achieving Krishna. Lord Brahma meditated on that abode. He actually contemplated, he did tapasya and he meditated on Goloka. So, simply to say, we should know where we are going ultimately. We are chanting Hare Krishna with the aim to develop love of Krishna, with the aim to eternally serve Krishna in his abode. So, this is the idea. Now this is the actually second part of our seminar, that Lord Krishna's divine forms. Because Lord has unlimited forms. How many forms Krishna has? Unlimited, no? Ramadi murtishu kalani amena tishta nanavata akarod bhuvaneshu kintu, no? Now the question is really, why Lord has so many forms? And why he has so many abodes? Anybody can get some idea? Yes, please. Right. Actually, Lord, to reciprocate with his devotees, he manifests so many forms. And automatically, as he manifests another form, there's his abode also facilitates those type of pastimes, the place where he can actually reciprocate with his devotees. So here in Srimad Bhagavatam 3.9.11, we find that you are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of you. Yad yad dhiya tadurugaya vibhavayanti. As they think of, as they meditate on, tatad vapu pranayasa. So that form you show. So therefore we have different forms of the Lord. And in India, you can see in different places people attracted to different form. In Gujarat, Hare Krishna Maharaj, welcome. Hare Krishna. We have people like Laddu Gopal to worship. If you come to Andhra Pradesh, they like Nrsimha and Vishnu. South India, there are 33,000 temples are there. And there is no Radha Krishna temple, not even one. Of course, ISKCON temples are there, but traditionally. But Lakshmi Narayan, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Shiva, Durga, like that, different forms. So, here this is the idea that Lord reciprocates with His devotees, therefore He has so many forms. Srila Prabhupada gave us this valuable information, which one cannot get by sense perception, by logic. The knowledge of spiritual world is revealed. It comes from Guru Parampara, it comes from Krishna. There is no way that conditioned soul gets knowledge about divine abode of Krishna or at all about transcendence on its own. So Srila Prabhupada gave us this valuable information, and we are fortunate indeed how many informations, how much we know about Krishna and His abode. For example, as Christians, what do you know about the abode of the Lord? I asked one priest in South India. They are famous as people who study Bible and whatever related scriptures. And I say, so what is the kingdom of God? And he said, heaven, beautiful place, wonderful place, everything is there, really nice, attractive. So what do you do there? So when we go there, we see our family, all departed people. Grandmother is again there, and grandfather is there, and our favorite puppy is there. And so what do you do there? So then we sit in the garden and we sing and we eat and we enjoy beautifully. So what about God? Where is God in the picture? Oh, Jesus sometimes walks through the garden and smiles upon us. These people, they want to go to kingdom of God and still be enjoyers. They still maintain that concept, no, I'm enjoyer. Ishwaroham aham bhogi. Even in kingdom of God, they just want to take over and enjoy there. And God is there, somewhere there, to bless us to enjoy. There's no idea of service. There's no idea of why the spiritual abode exists, actually. What do the Buddhists know about spiritual world? Exactly what did the philosophers say? Nothing. Prabhupada said they can come up to Viraja river, Karna ocean, dive in. That's all, nothing. What do impersonalists know about spiritual world? No varieties. Nothing is there. And Srila Prabhupada said, we know everything about the Lord. We know His place, name of the parents, what He does, everything. One devotee told me, later on, we found out that Krishna's phone number also. Everybody has cell phone. 10816. Had to change Japamala. So, Srila Prabhupada gave us this amazing information. What do the Muslims know about the God, about His form or about His abode? Hardly anything, nothing. His chins are mentioned and He sits on the throne. But if you try to depict Him, that's your last painting you will do in your life. So we are really fortunate that in spite of that 94% of Vedas is lost, we do not have information. Still our Acharya preserved. And this Brahma Samhita is so valuable for that, because of 100 chapters of Brahma Samhita, this 5th chapter describes spiritual world. And it is amazing. And we find in Padma Purana, you will see description of Vaikuntha there, which Rupa Goswami quotes in Laghu Bhagavatamrita. So here Prabhupada speaks that Parastasmat tu bhava anna vyakto vyakta sanatanaha. There is another sky which is eternal, is beyond this manifested and non-manifested material cosmic world. So in that world, nothing is vanished, everything is permanent, eternal. So this is the spiritual world. It's completely different than material world. Today atheists, they have big problem. Atheists, all other religions, they have problem to explain why God created imperfect world. The Dawkins and all these atheistic parties, they are challenging. What is your God? What's your God's creation? The faults everywhere, the mistakes everywhere, the diseases, the wars, the problems. How do you believe in God? Why you believe in God? Look at this. Look at, we put fan. God couldn't create suitable atmosphere. No? So what is our answer? Why did God create mosquitoes? No? He had power to create mosquito. Instead of zzz, he could sing some nice raga, so we fell to sleep, Some Rudravina playing on our ear. And you fell to sleep. But it's not. It disturbs us. Why God did not create perfect world? He did create, but that's Vaikuntha, that's Goloka. Not this, Maya, not this one, that one. This is the problem. All other religions, most of them, 99% of them, they think God created this world for our enjoyment. But it's not. It's a Durga, it's a jail. This is the thing. So the foolishness of Jiva is that we are expecting Vaikuntha here. We expect perfect accommodation, perfect climate, perfect food, perfect wife, perfect husband, perfect mother-in-law. It doesn't really happen. I've heard so, I don't know. I didn't have... That proves it's true, you see. It proves it's true. So we know there is a perfect world, there is a spiritual world, and we are interested, we are devotees, we want to know about it. We want to know. Every single information is valuable for us. So Prabhupada tells us many things. He says that here in material world, we need so many things. All the modern science, all the progress of the modern science is just towards adjustment. The famous Indian word, it's adjust. Those who know, they know. Adjust, Prabhu, adjust. You go in train, please adjust. Buy something, half is broken, please adjust. Why? Because it's imperfect. And people in India, they know that. They don't get disturbed. The Westerners are so attached. His screw is not screwed fully. Oh, why is not screwed fully? It's imperfect already. Already Krishna said, it's not perfect. Why you want to make it perfect? People are a little more relaxed in India about it. So, Prabhupada said, information about spiritual. All planets in spiritual sky are self-luminous. Now we lost our pointer. I'm supposed to point out with laser something. I have to illuminate it by some means. Can you give me a torch by which I can illuminate point at sun? Is there any torchlight that I can show you sun? No, because sun has more power. It's self-luminous. So all the planets of Vaikuntha are effulgent, sun-luminous. Na tad bhasaite suryo, na shashanko, na pavaka. Yad gatva nanivartante tad dhama paramam mama. So Krishna says in Gita, no need electricity, no need bulb, no need deepas, no need lights there. No need sun and the moon. Because the effulgence of these beautiful planets is so powerful that illuminates everything. So this is a description of the spiritual planets. Now, we find more description in this Brahma Samhita, where Brahma says, Chintamani prakhara sadma sukalpa vriksha lakshabhriteshu surabhi ravipalayantam lakshmi sahasra shata sambrahma sevyamanam govindam adipurusham tamaham bhajami. He says that the floor is made of Chintamani. Now this is very interesting, because in purport to that shloka, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur say, this is not Chintamani of that touchstone, what we hear regularly within material world, which Sanatana Goswami possesses. Now this is much better one. This is fulfilling all desires. It's not just turning something into gold, but actually it's a much more, advanced version of it, perfection of it, So the all abode is built, all the houses, the pathways, everything is built of Chintamani. Now we'll hear later on that there are 8 famous jewels of Kuvera. Padma, Mahapadma, Nila, different, all the jewels are there. And each of them, apart from beauty, has special power, a special potency to increase your qualities or to get you some special Shakti. So those are very valuable jewels. Now the ladies in heavenly planets, they very much appreciate those type of jewels. But even they don't get this Chintamani. What happens is in different scriptures describe this spiritual world, and I'll just briefly go through a few shlokas. This is the key shloka for explanation of this chart in our seminar. That Goloka namni nijadhamni tale chatasya devi mahesha haridhama suteshu teshu te prabhava nichaya vihitas chayena govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So here in this shloka, actually the whole picture of creation is done. Ekapada vibhuti, tripada vibhuti. 3/4 of creation is spiritual, 1/4 is material. So here in the translation you can see the Devidam is the lowest one on that chart, the black one, the black hole, you can't miss it. Yeah? Then above that is Mahesh Dham, Shiva's Dham. The blue one above that is Vaikuntha, just like on first canto cover, blue color with yellow planets. And above that is Goloka, Krishna Loka, Goloka Dham. So now when we presented this chart in South India, where most prominent followers of Ramanuja, Acharya, Madhvacharya, even Shankara are there, they say, you can't base all philosophy on one shloka from the Shastra. Tell me some other shlokas where Goloka is explained. No? And is, usually we know this one. So don't worry, the Acharyas Jiva Goswami supply plenty of shlokas explaining that, and this is the purport of Bhaktisiddhanta to that. So in Rig Veda is described Krishna's supreme abode, full of beautiful cows and decorated cows. Krishna states that. We desire to attain the transcendental abode of Sri Radha and Krishna, which is full of splendid Surabhi cows. Jiva Goswami says, Shruti also explained that unlimited Vaikuntha plains are the abode of Lord Krishna, who is glorified by liberated souls and who fulfills all the desires of the devotees. And Narada Pancharatra, Tat sarvo pari goloke, tatra loko pari swayam. So that's also mentioned Goloka directly there. The predominator of the gopis, Govinda, the principal deity of Gokul, always enjoys himself in a place called Goloka, in this topmost part of the spiritual sky. Again, Jiva Goswami quotes Mahabharat, Moksha Dharma portion, and same shloka you find Narayaniya, and same shloka is found in Skanda Purana. Evam bahu vidai rupais charamiha vasundaram brahma lokam cha kauntiya golokam cha sanatanam. O Arjun, I appear in many different forms on the earth planet, in the spiritual world of Vaikuntha, and in the eternal abode of Goloka Vrindavan. So there are plenty of shlokas. It's not that Acharyas just took one shloka and to push their point of view, fix something. No, they know. They did all the research and they have their realization. They've seen the supreme abode. So what is Brahma Samhita? It's Brahma's revelation. He did tapasya, he chanted Krishna mantra, Gopala Gayatri mantra and Kama Gayatri mantra, and then he's seen the spiritual world. Krishna showed to him. And therefore he prays, Chintamani Prakara Sadma Sukalpa Vriksha and all those wonderful prayers. Brahma's seen that. So in Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, the direct perception, spiritual perception of the Lord, to see Lord face to face is the highest pramana. It's called Vaidusha Pratyaksha or Divya Pratyaksha, transcendental vision. Pratyaksha, sense perception, Anuman, logic, inference, and Shabda Brahman. These are the pramanas, these are the evidences about God's existence to us. But the highest of all is once you see Lord face to face, what other proof you need? And who is going to argue with you that God is not there once you see Lord face to face? No? So this is called Vaidusha Pratyaksha. So Brahma Samhita is revelation of Brahma. After he's seeing the spiritual world and he describes this to us. This is what is going on. Another amazing Purana, Brahma Vaivarta Purana, dedicates chapter after chapter describing Goloka and Radha Krishna's pastimes in Goloka. Once demigods came to Brahma and they said, look, we have some discussion. We want to know, we want to see your abode, we want to see Supreme Lord, and we want to see what abode is most amazing. They came to Brahma and they appreciated his abode. So Brahma said, oh, my abode is not so special. It's the topmost planet in material world, the best one, the biggest one, the most beautiful one. Just to tell you something about Brahma Loka, once Yudhishthira asked Narada Muni to describe him different assembly houses, to build one in Hastinapur, in Indraprastha. So Narada Muni went on describing Yamaraj assembly house and Indra's assembly house, and then he said, but Brahma's assembly house is so amazing. So Yudhishthira said, how does it look like? He said, I can't explain because every day is different. He changed the colors, he changed the shape, he's almost alive. So this is Brahma's planet. So now Brahma says, my planet is beautiful to you, dear demigods. Come and see Shiva's abode. So he takes all demigods to Shiva's abode. So Shiva welcomes all and they all appreciate beautiful Shiva Loka. And Lord Shiva said, oh, you appreciate my abode because you've never seen Lord Vishnu's abode. So he takes them to Kshirodakasha Vishnu's place. And all of them are like, wow, what an amazing abode. And now Lord speaks to them, hear this shloka. Oh, you like this abode? But in Goloka, I reside having two-arm form as Krishna along with Radha and other gopis. Here in Vaikuntha, I reside with Kamala and other attendants. And then he said, come, I will take you to Goloka, see that abode of mine. So this is amazing. Now Mahavishnu is taking all the devatas to Goloka, the spiritual world. So it's very interesting. They come to the spiritual world and they are stopped by the gatekeepers. Who are the gatekeepers? No, they are in Vaikuntha. Krishna's gopas are there and they threaten them with sticks for tending cows. They stop 33 crores of demigods headed by Mahavishnu with stick for tending cows. Where do you want to go? And they all stopped. Why did they stop? Well, demigods had some experience with Krishna's eternal associates. When finally Maya Danava built assembly house for Yudhishthira in Indraprastha, Yadavas, they said that, hey, this Yudhishthira's assembly house is very nice, but our Krishna should have nice one in Dwaraka house. So they also discuss which one is the best one. So they all say, I think Indra's one is the best assembly house. So Yadavas, they went to Swargaloka. By force they took Indra's palace. They didn't build it. By force they took it, brought it to Dwaraka and invited Krishna there. And devatas want to fight with them and they blasted off all the devatas. So they have experienced demigods that if they mess up with Krishna Bhaktas, they're not going to come out successfully. So now the two gopas are there with the golden sticks, embroidered with diamonds and jewelry for tending cows. Nobody beats cows in Goloka, don't worry, it's okay. So now the two boys, they say, where do you want to go? And demigods, remember that Lila, we'll wait for you. So Mahavishnu introduced himself. Look, please to introduce to your master that Mahavishnu is here with Brahma and Shiva and we would like to see Goloka. So Gopas, they say, all right, stay here, don't move. They all kept silently waiting for it. There are chapters and chapters, describing this Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So anyway, Krishna says, yes, let them come in, welcome. Then the demigods, they went through one region, another region, another region, another one. It's a beautiful lotus, and it's everything is perfect there, just most amazing. And after seeing they seen the gopis there, and they wear Chintamani stones on their toes, and all the white of them, Chintamani on the foot they are putting. Why not around the neck? This much gopis give attention to the Chintamani opulence of Goloka. There, Jiva Goswami gives commentary in Brahma Samhita's purports that Goloka is much more opulent than Vaikuntha. Much more opulent. Yes, in Vaikuntha, Lord shows his Aishwarya, but Goloka is much more opulent. But nobody bothers about it. It's not important for Krishna's worship, that opulence there. So the roads are made of Chintamani, and the houses are made of Chintamani, and gopis wear them on their toes, on the foot. And Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur describes that some portion of the floor are made of smaragd, some of rubies, some portion if you offer pranam, dust is smelling on sandal, another place if you offer pranam in Vrindavan smells on chandan, on the camphor, another place is different colors, different flavors. It's amazing. He describes kalpa vrikshas there, that they grow and they're buds of flowers made of gold. And when the leaves drop down, you collect them, they are made of rubies, emeralds, sapphires, everywhere just opulence in Goloka. But nobody bothers. There, the acharyas explain that Krishna prefers wearing flower earrings and flower crown, flower ornaments compared to those made of gold and jewels. Everything is amazing there. So demigods seeing that abode, they were so amazed. Indra spoke to other devatas, look, we were so proud of our abodes, but when we see now, anything beyond Viraja is simply desert. This is what they thought about their own houses, their own Swarga Loka. Just like a desert, there's no taste in it, there's no any flavor in it. So this is Chintamani Dham, this is the Goloka. The cows are described just like a self-realized souls. Peacefully bulls they sit and graze, gracefully looking like some descendants of aristocratic families. And the cows are so happy just grazing around. And Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur describes that Krishna just likes to be with cows. He has four basic divisions of cows. The white one, the black one, red one, and what else? Blue ones. And then again there is another division of cows who have a head like a mridangas, little prolongated kind of long head. So total there are 100, each of these four types of cows have another 25 divisions. So 25 by 400 and 8 varieties of those look like mridangas heads. So 108 varieties of cows Krishna had. It is described in Shastra that Nanda Maharaj keeps 9 lakhs of cows there, 900,000 cows. And Krishna has japamala made of gems, 108 beads to count 108 varieties of cows. So now why we have 108 beads on our japamalas. Krishna also doing japamala. He changed the names of cows there. So these are all amazing descriptions. Prabhupada said in one purport that one should be inspired by hearing description of spiritual world. One should develop desire to go there. This is what is message behind all this description, that we should be attracted with Krishna's abode. That is perfect abode. That is something extraordinary. So it is explained in the Shastras, in Brahma Samhita, how it looks like. Sahasra Patra Kamalam Gokulakyam Mahatpadam Tat Karnikaram Tad Dhama Tad Anantamsham Sambhavam. That spiritual place, the transcendental presence of Krishna is portrayed in the second verse of Brahma Samhita. First verse we know, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachita Ananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. Now this Goloka, Krishna's supreme abode is described. Now we have to understand that Krishna's form is supreme, Swayam Rupa. That is the original form of God. Sarva Karana Karanam. Anadiradir. There is no form above that. Asama Udva. Neither equal, neither above. Krishna's form is supreme. Therefore Krishna's abode is supreme. And this is a simple logic, no? Like in India, you expect a house of some famous person, a rich person, not to be really ordinary house. It's extraordinary. Similarly, we expect that Lord abode is extraordinary. So Shastra says, Sahasra Patra Kamalam. Sahasra Patra means possessing thousands of petals. Thousands in Sanskrit poetry, when you use Sahasra, Sahasra Shirsha, Purusha, Sahasraksha, Sahasrapa, it doesn't say thousand, it means unlimited. It doesn't mean exactly thousand, not even one more. No, it's unlimited. The spiritual world is unlimited and the petals are unlimited. So here, Sahasra Patra Kamalam, Gokulakya Mahat Padam. This is supreme abode, Mahat Padam. Param Padam, this is Mahat Padam, supreme abode of the Lord. The super excellent station of Krishna, which is known as Gokul, has thousands of petals and corolla like that of a lotus sprouted from a part of his infinitary aspect, the whole of the leaves being the actual abode of Krishna. So this is described in Shastra that spiritual planet of Krishna is made of Chintamani. So here we had to put pink color lotus because what is the color of Chintamani? It changes the colors. So you can't really fix it up. So we understand that the Chintamani lotus of Goloka also changes the colors. Not only that, but Chintamani is a conscious element. Everything is built of conscious, on spirit, in spiritual world. So the whole planet is Krishna conscious. The whole planet extends and expands and moves around as Krishna's desire. Whatever is needed for Krishna service, the lotus adjusts. So that example is given. All of us have been in Vrindavan. We have all been in Vrindavan. So how much time takes from Vrindavan to Nandagram? Krishna wakes up in the morning, Nandagram, and takes cows to Govardhan. How many kilometers is it? Some 20 kilometers? 20? Around 20. No? Then from Govardhan, cows get thirsty, they go to Yamuna in Vrindavan to drink some Yamuna water. How many kilometers is that? Another 15, say 35. Okay. Then afternoon, he comes back to Govardhan. Then evening, he goes back to Nandagram. This is 100 kilometers a day with cows, without cars, without any, So this Krishna's planet is conscious, is fully aware what Krishna wants to do. So it's like a lotus. So if Nandagram is here, and Govardhan is here, and Yamuna is there, when Krishna wants to go, lotus closes, Krishna steps over, and just behind the bush, he is in Vrindavan. And then Krishna just desires to go back, and he just does 3 steps, and he sees Nanda Maharaj's house. Oh, I'm back to Nandagram. Unless purposely he wants to take longer route for some other reason unknown to us. No? So this is Krishna's planet. This is how it works. What is it? It's inconceivable for us. It's alive. It's a conscious. Everything there is meant to serve Krishna. Everything exists for Krishna's pleasure. This is spiritual world. In material world, we think everything exists for our pleasure. That's the cause of all our problems. But in spiritual world, everyone is fully Krishna conscious. One senior devotee asked me to arrange some fruits for him. So I said, Maharaj, what fruits you like? Mangoes. Where do I get mangoes, Maharaj? No, it's much, So he said, but in spiritual world, mango season is whenever Krishna wants to eat mangoes, mango trees supply mangoes. When is the season? Whenever Krishna wants to eat mangoes. When Gopas play, what is that game? Hide and seek. With Krishna, it's very easy to catch Krishna. Why? Because whenever Krishna goes through the bushes, all the flowers, fruits, everything just blossoms and gives fruits out of the season. And they say, look, that's the path Krishna went. Because everybody wants to serve him. Before he steps on the grass, the newly sprouted grass comes up. And it's very soft for him. So Gopas, there is Krishna. He can't play. He loses every time. He can't play the game. Jiva Goswami writes in Gopala Champu that fruits in spiritual world has no skin, no seed, no bad portion. So I thought, at least for that reason, let us go there. I mean, it's not pure bhakti, it's a little bit Mishra bhakti, but somehow or other we can do it. Do it. So everything is amazing like that in the spiritual world. No? No seeds, no bad portion. That is the description of spiritual world. What else? Yeah, the climate is just suitable. When it's needed to be a little more cool, AC is on automatically. Sun, the breeze, the birds, everything just perfectly suits the mood. And everything is changing, serving Krishna, serving Krishna, serving Krishna. Everyone is engaged in Krishna's service. Everything is meant for Krishna's pleasure. This is Krishna's abode. This is what is going on in Vaikuntha. The cows are described there. They give unlimited milk. They give so much milk. The milk just flows out of Gokul and makes another ocean of milk. And all Gokul, look at the top picture, all the lotus of Goloka floats in the ocean of milk. So much milk is there. This is also called Shvetadvip. It is different from Shvetadvip on which Kshirodakasha Vishnu resides. Jiva Goswami explains, then Shvetadvip on which Kshirodakasha Vishnu resides, he created himself that milk. It's not from cow, it's not cow milk. So, so this one is considered superior. These cows, when they hear play of Krishna's flute, they give so much milk, it just makes an ocean of milk out there. So these are the Surabhi cows, Kamadhanas. And they also fulfill all desires. Not that just they give milk. Or Kalpa Vrikshas. They give any fruit you desire for Krishna's pleasure. But nobody misuses that in spiritual world. Nobody is using it for himself. Nobody is living on the cost of Krishna. Everyone serves Krishna. Everyone is dedicated to Krishna. Prabhupada said that in spiritual world, Kalpavriksha can give you kachoris and samosas also. It's amazing. And he said, okay, let me ask you a question. We know everything has its perfection in spiritual world. Okay, everything has its perfection. Is there anything that we cannot make more perfect than what we have here in material world? There is one thing which people really appreciate, that is gold. No, it's already nice, beautiful, it's valid, and when you make nice ornaments, it's really attractive. I mean, I say the men's faces are not much impressed, but I know the ladies will understand my point. If you laugh, tomorrow you have to go for shopping, be careful. So, gold is there, already perfect, beautiful, no? So, Prabhupada said, but gold in spiritual world has also fragrance, a part of nice look. So you put the golden necklace, and there's beautiful fragrance to it also. So everything is perfect there. Everything, whatever you want to conceive, whatever we know is perfect. Everything we have here is reflected perfection. Any relationship, we will discuss tomorrow relationships in the spiritual world and other details. But the point is that everything has its perfection there. This is Goloka Vrindavan. This is the spiritual abode of Krishna. So here, it is described as a lotus of thousands of petals. Now in one place, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described the Goloka, and he says that supreme abode of Krishna, Krishna Loka, is like a lotus, and Vaikuntha is just one of the petals there. Prabhupada said same thing. Now you can see in our chart we have two lotuses, one is blue, one is a pink. Because in Padma Purana and Laghu Bhagavatamrita, Rupa Goswami describes another lotus of Vaikuntha as a separate lotus. So both things we can conceive as inconceivable. There also in Padma Purana we'll see description of in the middle of the lotus of Vaikuntha, Lakshmi Narayan reside there, and 8 principal queens of Narayan with 4 arms, they serve him there. And in Goloka we'll see that Radha Krishna resides in the middle and 8 principal gopis around and other associates are there. So this spiritual world exists by the power of Lord Balaram. Here in this shloka, same text 2 of Brahma Samhita, says, Tadhama tad anantamsham sambhavam, ananta amsha. So here, ananta of his infinitary aspect, unlimited aspect, Balaram, amsha, from a part, sambhavam, it is produced. So we understand that first expansion of Krishna is Lord Balaram. Now, we understand that Lord Balaram is Vishnu Tattva, is same person, is one person. Vishnu Tattva means one person, same person, in different forms. When Tamal Krishna Maharaj told the story, they travel in ambassador with Prabhupada, Giriraj Maharaj, Tamal Krishna Maharaj from Mayapur to Calcutta. So Prabhupada asked Giriraj Maharaj that who is stronger, Krishna or Balaram? So Giriraj Maharaj said, Prabhupada, I think Krishna is stronger. So Prabhupada argued, how? How is it? Everybody knows Balaram is Gada, he's plow, he's so strong. Yeah? And then Giriraj Maharaj said, but we see in our Krishna Balaram temple, he rests on Krishna. So Prabhupada was satisfied. Yes, this is the answer. So Prabhupada said, the only difference is in color. Color is different. One is white, one is black. That's the only difference. But there is one essential, fundamental difference there. That Krishna is like a first candle and Balaram is the second candle. The power may be the same, but Krishna is the first candle. Means that Balaram is expansion of Krishna. Why would Krishna expand himself? He is Atma Rama. Why he should expand? To increase his bliss. That is the idea. To increase happiness. To increase enjoyment. So he expands. So first expansion of Krishna is Balaram. And his consciousness is how to please Krishna. Although he is Supreme Lord, he doesn't really act as an enjoyer. Definitely he acts as an enjoyer, but he has always that attitude for the pleasure of Krishna. Now this may sound contradictory, but it is not. He expands to serve Krishna. His Shakti, Sandhini potency, expands into spiritual world. Let's see this. Prabhupada said that. Supreme abode, known as Goloka, is manifested like lotus flower with hundreds of petals. Everything there is manifested by Ananta, who is form of Balaram or Sankarshan. Okay, now how this goes? Lord has unlimited potencies and he has nothing to do. Whatever his desire is, his potencies act immediately, naturally. Just like in May, naturally mangoes ripen. In the summer season, it's a season of mangoes. So whatever Krishna desires, his potency immediately, they arrange everything as a natural sequence. So this is his Shakti. So same thing, Lord wants to enjoy. He needs his abode, he needs his house, he needs his form, he needs his place, cows, Vrindavan, Yamuna. Everything is expansion of Balaram's Shakti. Sandhini potency, which Balaram is presiding deity. We understand that Lord has really one potency, and that is Swarupa Shakti, Chit Shakti, spiritual potency. Spiritual potency of Krishna expands into three: Vibhav, Prabhav, and Anubhav. In Vibhav expansion, we find our well-known division of spiritual, marginal, and material. Chit Shakti, Jiva Shakti, Maya Shakti, or sometimes called Antaranga, Tatastha, and Bahiranga Shaktis. In Prabhava expansions, Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and Kriya Shakti are manifested from Swarupa Shakti. And in Anubhav, we have Sandhini, Samvit, and Hladini Shakti. Now these are the principal potency, and they expand more and more. And we will see later when creation takes place, Tushti, Pushti, Gir, Jnana, Yoga, Yoga Maya, Nila, Sachit, Anand, Sandini, there are around so many potencies involved in that. So here we'll just see briefly how Lord manifests this. In spiritual world, in Chit realm, and in Jiva and in Maya, in these three, when Sandini potency acts upon spiritual potency, Chit, all spiritual worlds are manifested. Krishna's forms, all Vishnu Tattva's forms, all Krishna's avatars are manifestation of Lord Balaram, Sandini's Shakti, potency. All the spiritual world, whether it is Goloka, or it is Mathura, Dwarka, or it is Ayodhya, or it is 7 layers of Vaikuntha, everything is expansion of manifestation of Lord Balaram's potency. This is how he serves the Lord. When Lord was to lay down, he becomes a bed. When Lord takes forehand form and wants to lay down, Balaram takes form of an anta and lays down on him. He expands into Lord's padukas, shoes, into Lord's umbrella, any paraphernalia. Mridanga, we understand that is Lord Balaram's expansion. So when Sandini works upon Jiva, Jiva's spiritual form, place, everything is manifested, name appears. And when Sandini potency works in material realm, material worlds are manifested. All material creation comes from Balaram's Shakti. So this is position. Now other divisions we will not go through because it's not really subject of this seminar, so I'll just go through if you don't mind. We don't have to see the different one. Okay. So we understand that Lord Balaram always assists Krishna in his leelas, just to give him pleasure. Now the objection may be raised. How can you say so? Lord Balaram is chewing pan, is drinking varuni, is enjoyer, he's walking like intoxicated elephant. He has his own gopis, he has his own Ras Leela. But Balaram's consciousness is like this. Krishna wants to see me like that. Krishna will be happy if I do that. Therefore I do that. That is his consciousness, that is his attitude. He just thinks how to serve Krishna. And later on we will see in tomorrow's divisions of rasa in Goloka, you will see the Lord Balaram has 5 rasas with Krishna. Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsala, Madhurya rasa. He expands in all 5 to please Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that this supreme abode is known as Goloka. Gokul, Sarvapara Shri Gokula, Vrajaloka Dham, Shri Goloka Shvetadipa Vrindavananam. This Gokul, highest of all, is also called Vraja, Goloka, Shvetadip and Vrindavan. So we should not get confused. Prabhupada used these terms also very freely, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu uses very freely. But there is one particular division which everybody is clear with. And that is that Goloka, when we say Goloka, it refers to Krishna's planet in the spiritual sky. Krishna Loka above Vaikuntha. That is called Goloka. When the same abode is manifested within material universe, then it's called Gokul. Okay, this is one division. Now we'll see there are other divisions, but just for the beginning we should understand this much, that when we say Gokul, we understand that this is Krishna's own abode. When Krishna comes to material world, his abode comes with him to serve him. So Goloka becomes Gokul. So when we say Gokul, we refer to Vrindavan within material world. It's not material. It's same spiritual. It's same unlimited. There is no difference. Jiva Goswami says in commentary in Brahma Samhita that the top one, above one, Goloka, and the down one within material world. The only difference is one is above, one is below. There is no difference in them. There are some differences from rasa point of view, which we'll discuss later. But actually there is no difference in these two abodes. So the terms are used, Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan, Gokul, Vraja, like that. We use, and Prabhupada uses in all acharyas. So we should not confuse. Shvetadvip is also used. Now in famous prayer, what is that? Bhaje Shvetadvipam tamaham iha golokam itiyam. Shvetadvip is used to refer to Goloka also. Now Jiva Goswami explained this. Why word Shvetadvip is used? First we explain in that small chart on top, you can see that lotus petals are surrounded by white quadrangular place. This is Shvetadvip because the ocean of milk is surrounding Goloka. Therefore it is used for Shvetadvip. Another explanation Jiva Goswami gives, he say Shweta means pure. So it is spotless, the topmost pure abode. So therefore it's called Shvetadvip, island. Another explanation he says, because this is abode with only very rare soul, it's secluded. It's a dvipa because it's isolated. It's not that anybody can go easily there. So it's called Shvetadvipa, the abode of pure souls, like Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Mai. This is the abode. It's very difficult to achieve this abode. So it's called Shvetadvip for that purpose. But we should not mistake this Shvetadvip for the Shvetadvip of Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. And another Shvetadvip is used by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He said that Navadvip, place of eternal pastors of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is known as Shvetadvip in Goloka. So we will show also tomorrow where is the Navadvip, where is Jagannath Puri, where is Mathura, Dwaraka, Shvetadvip, and the visions also. We'll say, maybe possible, I think today we can also go to these divisions. Srila Prabhupada also gives definitions of names of Krishna's abode. Gokul means flocks of cows. Go means cow and Kula means flock. Vraja is not different from Vrindavan. Vraja means pasturing grounds and Vrindavan is the woods where there are many tulsi leaves. So Gokula. Kula means really Goshala in one way, one translation. So Goloka means planet of the cows. So how do you go there? Worship cows. Is it? It's a simple logic, no? Goloka, planet of cow, how you go there? Worship cows. Well, be aware, there is another Goloka in Swargaloka, in heavenly planets, is a planet of Surabhi cows. They are not exactly same spiritual cows like Krishna's cows, but it's a planet of cows there. So, Jiva Goswami clarifies that no, one should not go there. This Goloka refers to Paramdham. There we should go. So this is the explanation given that we don't worship really cows, we worship Krishna with his cows. By worshipping cows you may finish in heavenly planets. It doesn't really go full through the universe. So here the Shloka 3 of Brahma Samhita describes Karnikaram Mahadyantram Shatkonam Vajrakilakam Shadanga Shatpadisthanam Prakritya Purushena Cha Premananda Mahananda Rasena Vastitam Hiyad Jyoti Rupena Manuna Kama Bijena Sangatam. The wall of that transcendental lotus is the realm where dwells Krishna. It is a hexagonal figure, the abode of the indwelling predominated and predominating aspect of the Absolute. Like a diamond, the central supporting figure of self-luminous Krishna stands as the transcendental source of all potencies. The holy name, consisting of 18 transcendental letters, is manifested in hexagonal figure with sixfold divisions. Now, we will analyze line by line, because now Brahma here describes really a spiritual world, depicts it as a yantra, actually. You see, in Sanskrit, Karnikaram Mahad Yantram. Yantra is a mystic diagram to embody the mantra. It is two-dimensional picture of spiritual world. It is worship. If you go to Lord Nrsimha's altar, you will see below Shalagram, Nrsimha Shalagram is there, and you will see Nrsimha Yantras there. Yantra is that diagram which embodies the mantra, which embodies actually the presiding deity, the Lord. So, Lord is present in His holy name. And here description is given. Shatkonam. They are six-pointed. The two. Okay, I'll just show here. Can you see here? One triangle, an opposite triangle. This is known in the Western world as a David star. You know, we could shoot him for plagiate. You know, he copied the Goloka's yantra, and they call it David star, but it's Shatkonam. And in the middle of that, I'll just show in the... Okay, let me see like this. Okay. Here is in the chart, we'll see this one. Okay, here is more clear. This is the middle of the lotus, and this Shatcon star is described, no? Shatkonam. Now, this forms 6 divisions of this hexagonal place. This is where Krishna resides, in the middle of that Goloka lotus. And there is a mantra consisting of holy name, it's a Gopal Gayatri mantra. Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha. These 6 divisions are there. We don't have to have picture of Radha and Krishna when we have yantra, basically. The name Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya represents Radha and Krishna. And the shloka says predominating means Krishna and Radharani. And the holy name is in the mantra. So usually in yantras we don't put pictures. You will see yantras, just the pattern, mandalas, the lotuses and the names, mantras will be written. And it's worshipful. It's worshipful just like a deity. Here we put the picture also, because why we did that? Because we want to really show Krishna and his pastimes and other things relative. We are not showing just the yantra, but we are trying to depict the Goloka planet, the spiritual world. So Prabhupada used that in his cover on Srimad Bhagavatam. Before going to America, he himself, under his guidance, was designed, and he depicted like that. He depicted that Radha Krishna in the lotus. There was Chaitanya Lila there also, we'll explain later on why. And he depicted the rest of spiritual sky as a blue and self-effulgent illuminated planets, like there you see in Vaikuntha, the blue lotus. So basically the idea is taken from there. So it's enough to have this mantra, it represents Radha and Krishna. Klim, Bija mantra, and Krishna Govinda Gopijana Vallabhaya Swaha, they represent Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojan and many things. I can't speak on Gayatri mantra, that one has to learn from a guru. It's not really proper that we describe now Kama Gayatri and go into that. But the idea is that Brahma Samhita depicts the spiritual world by describing a yantra, by describing it as a yantra of lotus with Shatkona, with these divisions of Gayatri mantra. So in the middle Radha Krishna reside. That's the idea. Now it's not exactly so gross like this, that Krishna stands in some kind of lotus empty place. Not like that. That's really to give us picture. But we know the description of Krishna's house is there, Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Bhavan is there, and everything, all the beauty of spiritual world which we find in Shastra is depicted there. So there, this Krishna is worshipped with this Gayatri mantra. That which delivers one from material entanglement is called Gayatri mantra. So what mantra is that? Described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. In his own planet, Lord Brahma, with the inhabitants of that planet, worships the form of Lord Govinda, Krishna, by the mantra of 18 syllables. Klim Krishnaya, Govindaya, Gopijana, Vallabhaya, Swaha. So Krishna is worshipped by that mantra. Okay. So what we have to understand is very simple. Radha and Krishna are in the middle, Kalpa Vriksha tree, the cows are there, Vrindavan is there. He is in the middle of the lotus. Means he is in the middle of spiritual world. Everything is focused on him. Everything rests on him. All relationship, everything is done for his pleasure. That is the idea. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that in the highest region of the spiritual sky is the spiritual planet called Krishna Loka. It has 3 divisions, Dwarka, Mathura and Gokul. Now we are speaking about Goloka Vrindavan in spiritual world, which has 3 divisions of Dwarka, Mathura and Gokul. Now this Gokul is this lotus. The lotus here, what you see, this is Gokul, this is Vrindavan. The white here is Shvetadvip, milk from Krishna's cows. And all lotus floats in that milk. And quadrangular extension, the red line here, represents Dwaraka, Mathura, and the blue one Dwaraka. And all looks like a yantra indeed. Those devotees who do yagyas, they will know that in Yagya Kunda, you have to depict same yantra. You have to put Shatkona, you have to put 8-petal lotus, you have to put Om in the middle, which is clean becomes Om when it comes to material world in the one sense to say. There is no difference between Omkara and Klim, Bija mantra. So we put Om, we put Shatkon, we put 8 petals, and then we put quadrangular extension. What we are doing? We are putting Swaha for Krishna. We are worshipping Goloka. We are worshipping his abode. If we want Krishna to accept our offering, we are first depicting his abode on the bottom of the Yagya Kunda. This is what we do. Everybody who knows the yagyas, this is what you have to do. And that why Krishna has his abodes? For enjoyment of transcendental variety. The pastimes of Krishna there have 3 divisions. And these pastimes are performed in 3 abodes, Dwaraka, Mathura and Gokul. So these are here depicted. Now, in Nectar of Instruction, we see that Gokul itself, Vrindavan itself has 3 divisions. And that is Vrindavan, Govardhan and Radhakund. So within Vrindavan also we have, why? According to different pastimes of the Lord, different importance is given. This is now division according to rasas. Some realm, Madhurya rasa is prominent, so this is considered the highest, Radhakund. Some mixed of Madhurya and Sakhya, Vatsalya, so this is considered different. So again, we have this different division. So anyway, let us stop here now. Tomorrow we'll go inside the lotus. We'll discuss each petals. We'll discuss principal associates, gopis, manjuris, 5 rasas. Then we will discuss Shvetadvip. Then we'll discuss Adi Chaturyuha, Dwaraka, Mathura. Then Jagannath Puri. And we'll discuss Navadvip. And we'll explain why Lord Chaitanya is there right in the middle of the lotus also. So, okay, I think we'll stop for tonight. Thank you very much for coming and attentively hearing. See you tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.